Wanting to just jump into this. So, when it is that you are handling leads, and I know that you handle so many leads and have gotten a lot of success from it. So, what is the right set of expectations that you need to have when calling your leads?
Yeah, I think a lot of people, especially when they first start lead generation, is that they expect the marketing to do all the heavy lifting. They actually want the marketing to put people in their car. And unfortunately, it just doesn't work that way. You actually have to become very good at conversion. And then the mindset is understanding that even the best people at conversion are still only working in like a 2 to 5% conversion range, right? Like 2% conversion on 2 out of 100 leads doing business with you is actually a great conversion rate that you can scale a business immensely with. 5% conversion is where you've got things. Typically, you have a low volume of leads and you've gotten very good at your craft. But the expectation that 95%, even at best, are not going to do business with you. And so understanding that you have to be able to sift and sort through a number of leads in order to find the ones that are going to be right for you.
That is so true. And the mentality to that of having only two convert, many people get held up on that. Is there anything that you might say to somebody to break that chain of thought that people just get overwhelmed, like, oh, I didn't get the 15 or, so many bigger numbers of all of these leads that I got. I only got two. They don't have the right expectation. So how do you set that?
Well, I mean, you could look at it like this. Let's say your average commission is $10,000 for a round number, and you have to make 50 phone calls in order to get one. What that means is that each of those phone calls was worth $200. And so if I said to you, look, I'm going to pay you to make calls for me, and every time you pick up the phone and have a 5-minute conversation, I'm going to pay you $200 regardless of the outcome. Would you pick up the phone?
You would.
Right? And that's the reality. So when you reframe it like that and you see that you have to make a certain amount of calls because this is a numbers game. And if you recognize that each of those calls is roughly worth about $200 to you, and each of those calls is going to take roughly $5 minutes of your time. And you start recognizing how highly leveraged and how valuable that activity is.